Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And we're doing a gameplay breakdown explaining the easiest way to get a tactical nuke after the new update. Since there is a brand new tactical nuke calling card, I figured I'd make a video kind of explaining and doing a gameplay breakdown over a tactical nuke that I did get in order to help you guys get your first tactical nukes and hopefully go ahead and get that new calling card. Now, if you guys are still struggling and want me to unlock a tactical nuke on your account, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button in the video and also follow me over on Fruit Labs. Fruit Labs is a clip sharing platform that I do actually upload some of my tactical nuke gameplays over on. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow me and also comment down below your Activision ID, I'll make sure to try to get you your first tactical nuke. My Fruit Lab link is going to be at the top of the description in this video. Now this is the class whip that I was running in this tactical nuke gameplay. I was running the Growl 5.56. I have the monolith suppressor, the FFS 20.8-inch Nexus barrel, which is going to allow me to have increased damage range, increased bullet velocity, as well as increased recoil control. I have on the Commando foregrip, I have on the 60-round magazine, and I am running the XRK Void 2 rear grip, which is going to allow me to have increased aim down sight speed and also increased sprint to fire speed. If you guys do enjoy the tactical nuke gameplays, the tactical nuke breakdowns, the best settings, the best tips and tricks videos, or my best class setups, I'm going to continue uploading this style of content to my channel. Make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button in the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications so you guys are never missing out on my future uploads. With all being said, let's get right into the tactical nuke gameplay and breakdown. Alright, so whenever you guys are spawning in on the C side of Grasner Raid and you guys are running a rifle that excels at range, always make this opening rush route here. Throw down a Betty in this location and hit this top window area. Now what you guys can see here is once you guys hit this top window area, you're going to be able to take enemies out that are going to the B flag and also take enemies out that are going to be in the top left window of the A spawn building. This is very important that you guys lock this area down because it's going to allow your teammates to potentially cap B, and you're going to be able to get map control very early on. Whenever you guys are playing on Grasner Raid, getting map control very early on is key. It's going to allow you to build up a streak incredibly fast and potentially get your advanced UAV before 50 domination points and allowing yourself to get embedded in their spawn before they really understand what's happening and hopefully get a tactical nuke. Now, something you guys should keep in mind when playing on Grasner Raid is I recommend you guys running a rifle like the Growl 5.56, the M4A1, the AK-47, or the Kilo 141. You either want to run a weapon that excels at range or a weapon that has high penetration so you guys can punch through all the cover that is on this map, because this map is literally littered with boxes, it's littered with cinder blocks, and sometimes it will cost you in gunfights. And I'm actually going to be pointing out something very quickly that you guys need to stay away from and not do, because it could cost you a potential tactical nuke or maybe even, you know, a higher kill streak. Now, since I am top Grasner right now, I'm just trying to pick these guys off. I'm trying to build up a streak early on so I can get map control easier and also pin the enemy down. Now, right here, you guys can see here, this was my first mistake, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, running a weapon that has either high range or high penetration. Now, whenever you guys are trying to take enemies out that are coming from this middle portion of the map, if you guys are trying to challenge more than one player, don't even bother. Whenever you guys are trying to take enemies out that are coming through this middle portion and they get behind these cinder blocks, almost always you're going to get outgunned. I don't know what happens, but the aim assist, the bullet reg just goes out the window. You're going to be getting 10,000 hit markers and you're going to die. I know exactly what you guys are talking about. I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when bullet reg just completely just stops. You guys can see here, I don't know where it went, but whenever you guys get in a situation like that and there's more than one enemy pushing up mid, don't even bother, just run away, hit them from that left hand window area, which I showcased earlier. Now right here, since I did die, how to get back to the power position on this map is you guys want to push through the playground area and get through either the laundry room area, which I'm looking at right now. This is what I call laundry. This is a major spawn point. This is where the enemies are going to be flooding out of, and you guys want to make sure you guys are killing any enemies that are sitting up in this window. You're also going to want to make sure you guys are putting Bettys in this area, because it's almost guaranteed a free kill because of the volume of enemies that like to come up here and snipe. You guys can see here I get a hit marker right there, and I'm notified that somebody is downstairs in this area, and I'm able to take out this guy right here that's literally sitting in a corner, and another guy that's sitting in a corner. Sometimes players will play like this. They will sit in corners, and that's exactly why I recommend you guys going ahead and locking down this area if you guys get busted out of top grass in the raid. Now, in order to get back up to top grass in the raid or push to another power position, always hug this wall area here and try to push these guys to this side of the map. Now, what I did right here is I'm trying to push and flush out any enemies that are going to be in this top window area of the A building, excuse me, and I ended up taking out this guy right here. Now, whenever you guys do get in this window, always throw down a Betty where I did right there. Again, it's going to be almost always a guaranteed kill. If you guys kill somebody there, check this back spawn area. They like to spawn directly behind, you know, laundry, which is this area right here. You guys can see here 2 enemies are trying to come up, but he's behind a wall that I cannot go ahead and penetrate, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just completely forget about him and throw down my VTOL jet. Now, whenever you guys do push this building, I want you guys to keep in mind, sometimes the spawns will immediately flip to either trenches or steel. That's exactly where that guy did come from. So whenever you guys are pushing this building, always go ahead and rewind, look back towards your own spawn, because believe it or not, they might actually start spawning over there, which they did, as you guys saw there. The VTOL jet actually kind of notified me that these guys were coming from the trenches area, so I was able to kind of have that additional information. But if you guys do not have a VTOL jet and you guys are unaware of where they're at and you guys push this building, check that trenches area like I did right there. Odds are they're going to be spawning up, you know, and trying to flank you. Now, right here, you guys can see on the mini map and also on the compass, believe it or not, yes, I did say the compass, you can kind of see that enemies are starting to spawn in at the C flag, and I need to embed myself in their spawn. The C flag is a little bit easier to run on this map. There's a lot more cover that you guys can sit behind, but to kind of counteract that, there's actually a lot of cover that they can sit behind, so you're gonna have to be very wary and very judicious when you guys are pushing their spawns. You guys can see here that I have my advanced UAV. Finally have my advanced UAV around 50 domination points. This is exactly what you want to have ideally happen when you guys are playing Dom, so you guys have plenty of time to go for a tactical nuke. Whenever you guys get the advanced UAV kind of too late in the game, you're going to be rushing, and that's something that I do not recommend you doing. Now, right here, I got incredibly lucky that that guy did get a hit marker. So since he did get a hit marker, I'm trying to get back into their spawn and make as much use of this advanced UAV as possible. I see that they're spawning in back steel. You guys can see this on the mini map right now. They're all spawning in back steel, so I'd like to throw down a Betty in that location there, because it's going to take out any enemies that are coming in from back steel, and also any enemies that potentially could be spawning in behind me, as you guys can see right here. Now, I'm actually going to rewind the gameplay right now just to show you guys how bad the spawn is. Look at that. That guy in the top left corner of the mini map spawned directly behind me. That's literally right behind me on the corner. That's exactly why you always turn on a Betty in that area, because sometimes if they do spawn there, and obviously there's like 4 guys in front of me, I'm really not trying to be able to turn around and try to kill him, because I'm be putting my back to 4 other guys instead of 1. So always use a Betty so you guys can, you know, watch your back and not get shot from behind. Luckily, that guy just went straight forward, and he did not go ahead and try to take me out here. I really did get lucky right there. And right now, I'm just trying to, you know, make my way through the steel area, picking off as many enemies as I can. You guys can see here that they're all just spawning on top of me. They're spawning all around me. And right here, I was kind of nervous that I was about to get flooded, but because of the fact that there is a lot of cover in this area, it really isn't that big of a deal. You guys can make plays and kind of hide behind stuff when you guys are in a bad situation. Right here, I just dipped. I saw there was a sniper that was back there, so I just dipped out. I'm also out of ammo, so this is also a reason why I dipped out. That's why I run the ammo box and dead silence combination in tandem when stuff like this happens. and there's like a bunch of enemies that are in, you know, an area where you don't have bullets. Luckily, I take out this guy here, and right here, whenever you guys push the spawn and you guys clean them out of back steel, which, you know, was the area where I was just mowing them down, they're gonna spawn in on apartment buildings, which is directly to the front of me, kind of to the right hand side of the map. You guys will be seeing, as soon as I jump on these boxes, I take out some enemies that are coming to C flag from apartments. I take out these two guys here that are coming from C flag to apartments. I immediately throw down to Betty. I hear some footsteps, so I get right back on these boxes, and there's another guy that came out of the apartment building, and another guy that came out of the apartment building as well, probably coming from apartments on the C flag. So right here, I get another Betty kill, and I'm on a brutal at 93 points. Now, once I do get on this brutal, because I got on an incredibly fast brutal, you're going to be seeing literally the most unfortunate things start to happen in this gameplay. We're actually starting to 3-cap right now, which is exactly what I did not want to happen. If we did not 3-cap, I probably would have gotten the nuke around the time right here in this gameplay, because I would have been able to pick them off as they're coming out of apartment buildings, but instead the spawns flip and they put them back to the A flag. So right now I'm trying to get back to my power position, which realistically I did not want to have happen. Now, because this did happen, you're going to be seeing that my teammates are starting to die a lot. Now, I absolutely hate when this does happen, because usually when your teammates are starting to repeatedly die a lot, streaks are more likely going to be inbound, and unfortunately they are going to be inbound. So right now I'm kind of playing it smart. I'm 5 kills off my nuke. There really is no reason for me to rush around. I could just sit top grass in a raid, take it slow, and pick off as many enemies as possible. I threw down a Betty on the top staircase of Grasna, and I take out this guy here. I'm on a 27. Now, I got incredibly lucky that I was able to take him out, but you guys can see here that for some reason these guys got a VTOL jet. Now, because I'm actually top grass in the raid, keep in mind there is absolutely no ceiling cover on top grass in the raid. I just went back down underneath because I'm 3 kills off my nuke. I'm not trying to die into some garbage VTOL jet that I didn't even give these guys. So that's exactly why I'm playing underneath here. This is something that I don't like to do. This is something that you kind of have to do if these unfortunate situations do happen. But like I said, sometimes your teammates will give up streaks, and there really is nothing that you can do. Now, luckily, I threw down a Betty right there, and I was able to turn on this guy. If I did not have a Betty, I would have 110% died off my tactical nuke, and that's exactly why, if you guys are trying to go for your first tactical nukes, to always use Bettys, because they're going to be able to save you and alert you if you guys are about to get flanked. Now, right here, they get a chopper gunner. So I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go right back underneath this room, and I have to camp again. Well, not really camp, because, you know, they have a chopper gunner. There is no ceiling, you know, on this building, so there really is no reason for me to go ahead and try to run around and, you know, get a clutch tactical nuke when there is, you know, a chopper gunner out. I'm sitting here just waiting around because I know that these guys have streaks up in the air, and my teammates are just giving them up. I don't know what my teammates were doing. I don't know what was happening, but my teammates were completely shitting the bed. Now, I'm 1 off the nuke right now. I'm not going to lie. I was shaking. Now, keep in mind, I had my brutal at like 95 points, not even 100 points in. And it's already 160 points in this game. So that's kind of how, you know, the tables can turn so fast, and why it's important for you guys to build up your streak so quickly. So when situations like this, if they were to happen, you have plenty of time to actually go ahead and, you know, wait out a tactical nuke instead of having to rush. Now, since that, you know, chopper gunner did go away, I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm able to kind of go ahead and get back up to the top grass in the raid area, so I can try to get a quick, easy pick. I know they're still spawning in around the A flag. As you guys can see here, I take out this guy here, and I'm able to get my tactical nuke. So there it is. That's how you guys can get an easy tactical nuke, or how you guys can get a tactical nuke a lot easier after the new update. What you really have to do playing, you know, Modern Warfare now is you have to kind of put yourself in better positions. And look what I did again. My dumbass went back up in this top window, and I got picked off by a guy that was sitting in that corner. So that's exactly how you guys can go ahead and, you know, maneuver the maps, put yourself in the best possible positions at all times, and how you guys can get those tactical nukes on this game whenever, you know, you guys are trying to go for one, or if you guys are still struggling to get a nuke. Remember, if you guys are playing on this map, always use a rifle that excels at range, or a rifle that has high penetration, you will find yourself doing a lot better. You will find yourself enjoying yourself a lot more, and more than likely, if you guys, are listening to my tips and you guys are playing slow, playing smart, reading the mini-map, and honestly just paying attention, you guys will probably go ahead and get a nuke. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. And remember, if you guys do need a tactical nuke unlocked on your account, make sure you guys absolutely smash that like button on the video and comment down below your PSN, your Xbox, or maybe even your Activision ID. Right here, it's kind of unmuting everybody on my team because I wanted to see if these guys had some type of reaction, because sometimes when you do get a tactical nuke, people start to freak out, but it is what it is. Nobody was reacting, so... Oh, actually there it was. Smile God. I knew somebody reacted in this gameplay when I did get it, but yeah, that's how you guys get a nuke, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. If you made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:45 p.m. Central Time, and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming over on Twitch. On Twitch, I'm playing Modern Warfare with viewers, subscribers, anybody who wants to go ahead, interact with me, or run a couple games of Modern Warfare. You can go ahead and find my Twitch channel by searching in twitch.tv/earsxbl in the Google search bar, or going on Twitch and typing in earsxbl. My channel's gonna be the first thing that pops up. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop me a follow. We are on the road to 8,000 followers, as well as if you guys have Twitch Prime and want to hook your boy up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys do actually subscribe to the channel with Twitch Prime, or actually use a tier 1 sub, make sure you guys let me know over on Twitter. My link is gonna be down in the description below. Tweet me a picture and I'll make sure to follow you guys back and give you guys a personalized thank you. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope to see as many of you guys over on the Twitch streams as possible. With all being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.